Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you don't know about me, I am a new channel here. I've only been up for a couple days, but I definitely don't plan on doing anything. You can read more about me in my description or watch one of my previous videos on what I do, because I don't feel like talking about it today. I just want to do a little quick reading here while I have a couple seconds. I'm going to use my Sexual Magic Tarot. Because I feel like spying on someone's sex life. I want a sex story today. I'm feeling very that way. I can't handle a breakup or a job thing. I just want a straight out sex line here. So let's see what someone's next sexual encounter is going to be like, shall we? And it starts off with the Ace of Swords. So I'll lay these out in front of me here. The Ace of Swords. This is looking like a pretty kinky encounter right off the bat. I'm seeing rope and blades and straps and chains and holy crap, cuffs, everything. Okay? So I don't know if you're a male or a woman, but goddamn. It is looking like one heck of an encounter. That's just the first card. I don't really want a lot. I'm just gonna pull or let 3 fall just to get an overall feel of this. So I don't know if you're into kinky stuff, but if you're not, and that's something you would never do, you're not in the right place, because this is definitely a kinky encounter. I don't know if you're a male who's into dominatrixes, or you've been wanting to do it, You're going to love it. You're going to literally fucking love it. This guy looks so thrilled. If you're a woman who's been wanting to try dominatrix stuff, try it. You're going to love it. If you've been curious about it, and you didn't know what to do, it's time to try it. Try it out. Try that new fantasy. The people in this thing look really comfortable together, so that tells me I don't really know if this is like a I just met you type of thing. I think this could be with someone you've known for a while. And I think in this encounter, you're just going to find out you absolutely love it. Like, oh my god, why haven't we done this yet? Kind of thing. Like, holy crap. There's even food here. I don't know if you're going to mix food into it all. There's leather lingerie. It's a whole scenario happening. And it is awesome. Like, it is going to bring, like, the man in this fucking picture is like in total like bliss. He is just like, oh my god, holy shit. I don't know if you've already made him come twice or he's already gotten off a couple times. Like, it's like ongoing pleasure. Okay, here we go with the King of Wands. So the Ace of Swords and the King of Wands. The King of Wands could be the indicator of, like, if you're a woman watching, that could be an indicator of who this person is to you. If he's not your partner, he's possibly someone you've sort of been sleeping around with. Like, or you've just kind of been seeing him nonchalantly. Okay, I got 2, so that's all I'm going to take. More with the Emperor and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, definitely a sense of, like, it seems to me that It seems to me it's kind of been this, I don't think this has happened yet, per se. I don't think that, I don't think this has happened yet. I think up until now, whoever you guys have been like really romantic and charming, and I think this, if you don't know this about this person you're seeing, he potentially wants to be dominated. He just doesn't really know how to talk to you about this, because you see him as this strong person and he radiates this strong energy. So it seems to me like he's kind of hiding this thing for someone. I mean, keep in mind it could be reversed. If you're with a woman, she could be hiding that she wants to dominate, but she doesn't know how you're going to feel about it because you come off so strong and that, but it seems to me she really wants to try it. She really wants to try it. She's had the romance, she's had all that, but there's this dynamic of, to me, it's something that hasn't happened yet. I see the guy sitting here thinking about it like, how do I, someone's thinking about this, like, how do I, say my truth about this? How do I come out and tell my partner that I love the romance, I love it, it's great, but I want to get, like, freaky. I don't want to hide it anymore. He doesn't, someone doesn't want to hide this anymore. They just want to tell the truth and say what they like and try this out. So, if you've been having kind of like, boring, no offense, boring, but like just everyday vanilla sex or whatever, and this could be telling you it's time to try something new, But make sure there's a trust with this person first, Like, I wouldn't suggest, this doesn't really say to me, oh, this is a one-time, I'm going to go out and I'm going to dominate someone type of thing. This says to me with the Knight of Cups here, this is someone that you can trust, that you want to do this with, right? You guys trust each other. There's a sense of trust there. You look up to this person. You think that they're, admirable. They're the boss. They're the shit. They're the awesome. You don't want to lose this. You're scared to lose this in regards to. But I think you're going to totally love it, Just going to check the bottom of the deck because I'm curious. 7 of Cups, yeah. So it's a fantasy. Definitely this is still a fantasy for someone. This is a fantasy going on here. If you're not in a relationship with anyone, I believe you have a fantasy of someone coming in, and there's this whole kind of knight in shining armor movement thing that happens. You want this guy, the person, to come into your life and take control, and you have this fantasy of being dominated or dominating. Because with this here, it tells me this is probably still a fantasy. So if you're someone who has a lot of this kind of dominating, kinky stuff, then, or the Bdsm thing, I don't really think this is for you. Then it would be pretty obvious that you're into this kind of shit at the end. But this is for me, someone this is for is more in their head about it. They're fantasizing about it. I don't think that they've had the courage to do it quite yet with the Ace of Swords and the truth, and wanting to speak the truth on it. If you haven't found this person with the Knight of Cups here coming in the future, that says that, like, to me, that says there is someone coming along, and this is going to be the person. They'll know it's going to be a very in control but yet charming character, very full of romance, and passion, and it's going to be a very passionate, sexual energy between you two. That's the person you'll wanna. Oh, here I got one that's hiding but flipped with the 9 of Cups. Yeah, so yeah, this fantasy could really make you very happy. Like, it's coming. If you've been fantasizing about some kinky ass thing, you know, and you want to dominate and you want to do that, or you want to be dominated, it's coming your way. It's going to turn from a fantasy into a reality. Probably sooner than you think. You know, you might even have someone in mind right now. You might even have a couple people in mind, options, and you're not sure which person, or something like that could be there too. You know, you haven't really figured out how to go about this yet, or how to strategize it yet. But I get the feeling of once this happens, this person's just going to be coming back for more. They're going to want more and more. There's a sense of wanting that again and again. Like, let's do that shit again and again. And they're going to be like, wow. But they're not going to, like, take it too far. There's still this romance here. There's still this, like, deep romance. It's like you two can, like, do anything together. That's how close you are. You know, it looks like you want to do it outside, they're going to do it outside. You want to go sit on a park bench and mess around on a park bench, they're going to do that with you. You want to do this, they're going to do that. Like, that's a really cool dynamic. Totally cool dynamic. Or you could be in this kind of sexual thing right now. You guys go from kinky stuff to passionate stuff to role-playing to this and that. Maybe you wear a bunch of different wigs. You guys love to role-play. Or if you're in a rut in your relationship, I think the cards are sort of saying it's time to mix in some elements of kink into there. Change things up, you know. Get a couple wigs, get a couple costumes, you know. Do it out on the side by a bush. I don't know, no one needs to see you, but, you know. If you're worried that your partner's been fantasizing or looking at other people or looking on the computer or stuff like that, you know, don't take it too personally. Just jump in there, you know. Jump in there. Role play. Have fun. Experiment. Get kinky in your relationship. Try new things, you know. Maybe just start with simple things like incorporating food. You know, licking whipped cream off each other or whatever, you know. Because someone in this kind of needs that. It seems like they need this, you know, this kind of like excitement and passion in their relationship. So yeah, I don't know. Kind of cool, you know. Very beautiful energy there. Top of the deck. 7 of Pentacles, yeah. And the way that this looks out is like he's got her all tied up too. So yeah, this could definitely be a role reversal thing. Like, but you know, you tie him up, he ties you up. And then you pass out on the couch, you know, together. So maybe you guys live together. Yeah, maybe, you know, this guy, he really, really loves to cuddle. He likes to cuddle, and he's all romantic and cute, and you don't really know for sure if he's gonna, how he's gonna approach this whole you want to dominate him thing. But from what I'm seeing here, he's gonna love it. Or she. However that, whatever. Person's gonna love it. Could be that, you know, someone here's just got so bored of the same old thing and maybe a little jaded from their past relationships, you know, all being the same, and they're seeking this new, exciting, you know, type of venture. Yeah, with the 6 of Swords. And I really think this person wants to do it outside, too. Like, for real. You know? Like, tie you up to a fucking bench, like, pin you down kind of thing. Like, there's a very, take control dynamic in this sexual encounter. That's all I know. It's like, this This person wants to literally wine dine you and then frickin', you know, I'm even seeing a little bit of knife play. I don't know if any of you are into knife play, but for more advanced BDSM, that could apply to you. Like maybe you've been doing BDSM, but somebody wants to take it to knife play, and you're not really sure because it's kind of scary, because it's kind of this weird thing. But it looks here like, you know, you could have a lot of fun with it if you just kind of open up your mind about the idea. And then the 8 of Wands. So this encounter's gonna happen quickly, soon. You could be on some really nice date, go for food, go for supper, go for lunch, you know, or something like that. You guys are having a date, and next thing you know, something comes up about this, and this encounter comes out quickly. And it goes from romance to some straight up BDSM. So yeah, can't argue with that. Can't go wrong with the good. And the Hangman at the bottom, and again, this girl's tied up. She's all tied up. So if you want to tie up your lady or your wife or whatever, just tell her the truth, you know. Tell her the truth. Maybe she'll be totally open to it. She might be a little bit hesitant at the beginning. This person might be a little bit, because they're kind of a sweet person, like more on the romantic side of everything. But doesn't mean they're not going to be open-minded to it, okay? Just start maybe taking it slowly. Start with little things like food and things like that, if you're new to it all, and then work your way up. Make sure you know the safety precautions of it all. But this could totally change your mind on sex completely. You could find out that you have a whole side of you that you didn't even know was there. Okay, so don't be scared to try new things. Don't be scared of this. Okay, if you trust your person and there's love in this connection, or at least a whole lot of trust, don't be scared of it. It could literally be one of the, most sexual, amazing experiences you've ever had, to the point where it makes you change your whole perspective on sex, where you're like, holy shit, that was fucking insane. I love this shit, you know? Okay? So that's really awesome. I can't diss on that, there's nothing wrong with a good old thing like this. I mean, I just can't say it's wrong. It's pretty badass, just gotta trust that person, okay? Peace out.